Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Mrs. Bandu's Math Movie. This is lesson 3-7 for course 2. The title is Precision, and our objective is to find and compare the precision of measurements. Okay. Now, the precision of a measurement is its exactness. Okay, and to that I'm going to add, when comparing measurements, the more precise measurement uses the smaller unit of measure. Okay, so remember again that this is an introduction to the topic. You may come in, you may have questions after you go through this. Certainly, that's normal. Be sure that you bring them in, ask for clarification. We will be practicing many of these as well, so you want to keep that in mind. Okay, so let's just look at how this might apply. Precision in measurement. Choose the more precise measurement. Okay, so we have 3 6/10 of a centimeter or 9 15/100ths of a centimeter. Since hundredths of a centimeter are smaller than tenths of a centimeter, the 9.15 centimeter is more precise. I'm measuring this to the nearest hundredth. This is only to the nearest tenth. Hundredths are smaller than tenths. That's really truly what precision is about, measuring it to the smallest unit. And in this case, not even the value of the number itself, but just comparing the unit. Okay. Here are 3 questions for you. Again, as always, you may pause and do them now or come back to them at the end and finish all of them. Okay. Number 2, what is the greatest precision possible with a digital clock that shows hours and minutes? Okay, so this is actually leading you this is a thought process. The clock shows both hours and minutes. Okay, I'm sure many of you have digital clocks either at home. We don't have one in the classroom, but you're certainly familiar with them. Your microwave, if nothing else, probably has one. Measurements are precise to the nearest minute. So your answer is minute because that's the smallest unit of measure. Okay, and that's basically what precision is about. Okay, let's look at number 3, precision and rounding. Find 7 miles minus 2 3/4 miles. Round your answer appropriately. Okay, now what that means is you're going to round to the least precise measurement. And that's kind of backwards of what we talked about in the last 2 parts, but you can only round to the least precise measurement because this one has the 7 miles in this case hasn't been measured that you know up to the nearest quarter of a mile. So you have to go with the least precise when you're rounding and precision because that's the only thing that can be guaranteed. Again, truly, we will talk about this a little bit more. This is just to give you a first run through of the concepts that we want to talk about. So if I do 7 miles minus 2 3/4 miles, okay, I'm going to write out here because it's not giving us room to do that. Because I'm subtracting a whole number minus a mixed number, I'm going to rename 7 as 6 4/4 minus 2 3/4. Okay, so that is going to give me 4 minus 3, excuse me, is 1/4 for my fraction, and 6 minus 2 is 4. So since 7 is less precise than 2 3/4, we're going to round to the nearest whole mile. So the difference is 4 miles. So that's kind of rounding in a little, maybe, I don't know, I think it seems a little bit different than what we normally do. But anyway, again, we will talk about this in class. Try to follow through what we've done, but certainly bring in any of your questions. Here you have a couple of quick check questions. What is the greatest precision possible with each ruler below? I will actually talk through these two with you, and then the others you should be able to do. Okay, so if I look at this ruler, let me make it a little bit larger, we see that this ruler from 0 to 1 is cut into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections. So each little section is 1/8. So the precision on this is to the nearest 1/8 of an inch. Basically, that's all it's talking about is how close of a measurement can you get? On this ruler, it's to the nearest eighth. When you look at this one, if you'll count, you're going to find 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the precision here is 1/16 of an inch. Again, the markings are such that the closest you can measure is to the nearest 16th of an inch. That's all that really wanted you to do there. Okay. Find each sum or difference. Round your answer appropriately. So it goes back to once you have found your answer, you're going to round to the least precise measurement. Okay. Be sure you have all these quick checks done. Bring in any questions, and we will see each other in class again soon. Thank you.